look at that power play
And
goal.
here we
He's got
go.
3
The
goals last
Florida
2 games,
Panthers will be
including 2
taking on the
on
Toronto
Monday at
Maple
New
Leafs
Jersey.
tonight.
He's a key
And
on the
it will
Panthers'
be an
power play.
exciting game.
That has to produce here tonight.
So,
And on
puck
the other
drop will
side,
be
yeah, Mitch
in
Marner, always
around
dangerous. He's a puck
10
handler.
minutes.
He's a shooter. Yet,
And
he has not scored this season yet.
so
Panthers must
we
pay
will just
extra attention.
get ready
Last
for
year, he's a 30-goal scorer.
today's
And,
game.
has he been a Panther killer. 11 goals,
What are the
33 points, and
predictions
23
for
regular
today's?
season
What
games
is
against the
everyone's
Panthers.
predictions
He will
for
be
today's
flanking
game?
on the right side, Austin Matthews' line.
Well, we last saw him. He was shut down by the Panthers in the playoffs, and by, in particular, goaltender Sergei Bobrovsky, who starts again tonight.
Oh, he was on his toes on
My
Panthers' first
prediction
win on
is
Monday in
that
New
we're
Jersey.
gonna
Yeah, he
win
kicked aside 31
3
saves, and what a gem of a performance. You go back last year against the Toronto Maple Leafs, one of the keys why the Panthers took that one in 5 games. Outstanding, unconscious, making saves even without his mask. He challenged the shooters night after night. Look at the saves like that. Not many goaltenders had a performance in a 5-game series for a Panther than Sergei Bobrovsky against the Leafs last spring.
I'll try to do it again, a big divisional game, and we turn the clock back to last spring. The Panthers advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals by meeting the Maple Leafs. Memorable moments.
Here we go.
You're like kind of like this.
It's pretty good. I can't. It's pretty good.
It's okay. It's a work in progress.
Okay.
We're trying to work.
Okay, I think everything should be working now. If you can hear me, just type that you can hear me in the chat. Okay, so it looks like puck drop will be in just a few minutes. So let's see. This is the Panthers starting lineup. Let me get this up here. Alright, so the Panthers lineup starting on the first line is Evan Rodriguez. And then in center, Alexander Barkov will be on the first line. And on right wing, we'll have Sam Bennett. On the second line, left wing, we'll have Carter Verhaeghe. In center, we'll have Eetu Luostarinen. And on right wing, we'll have Matthew Tkachuk. On left wing, on the third line, we'll have Nick Cousins. In center, we'll have Anton Lundell. And on right wing, we'll have Justin Sodip. And then on the fourth line, we will have Ryan Longberg on left wing, Kevin Stusned in center, and Steven Wonsted on right wing. And they are now doing player introduction.
The Panthers have made the Stanley Cup playoffs, and they're the Eastern Conference.
On defense, we'll have Rudolph Forsling and Oliver Ekman Larson. And then on the second defenseman line, we'll have Nico Mikola and Dmitry Kulikov. And on the final defensive line, we'll have Josh Mahura and Uves Balkaziv. And then in net, we have Sergei Bobrovsky. Okay, so here we go. It looks like game time is just minutes away.
As the Cats line it up on the blue line.
The Panthers are looking to get their second win of the season to go to 500 and be 2-2. It looks so electric in a Merit Bank Arena tonight. It's flashing red everywhere. And looking like a sold out crowd. And looks like there's a lot of energy for tonight's game and the whole season for the Panthers. So it's looking like puck drop is just gonna be in 4 minutes. So 4 minutes away for puck drop. And everyone's getting ready. We have Randy Elliott, who's gonna be doing the ceremonial puck drop. And they are doing the national anthem. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back just in time for the national anthem to just about be wrapped up. So, just waiting for it to wrap up, and then we'll have a puck drop in a few, uh, just a few seconds. So, Ila Samsonov is starting in net for Toronto, and Sergei Bobrovsky is starting in net for the Panthers. Bobrovsky has a 3.42 goals against average, so he's trying to get that lower. Um, hopefully we get the win. And here we go, puck drop at the newly named Merritt Arena. The Panthers will lose the faceoff, but they gain it back. Toronto with it, passing around, goes behind the back. And Panthers trying to break out, lose it in the defensive zone, but then the Panthers can regain it. Waiting, shot, save, boosted, passing around, shot, but doesn't get on target. Verhaeghe trying to get around, but he can't, and it'll be sent down all the way to the Panther zone. Panthers are going to refresh and go on the attack. The Panthers send it around the boards, but Riley will get it for Toronto. Matthews has 2 hat tricks in the first 2 games this season, and the Panthers will try to keep him not on the score sheet tonight. The Panthers just trying to get it out of their zone, but they can't. Toronto keeping pressure, but the Panthers can finally get it out of their zone. Oh, and the Panthers almost steal it, but they can't. And the Toronto will shoot it down the ice. Panthers regrouping on the attack. Going, and they just miss it. They can't get that shot off. Panthers send it around the boards. They were able to keep it in. Panthers waiting, and he gets tripped, but no call. Oh, they do get the call. It's time for a Panther power play. Okay, so Meanton from Toronto is getting the call for tripping, and the Panthers will try to get the first goal of the game. Passing around, shot from Barkov, but it doesn't go on target. Panthers still with it, shot, save, and they'll send it around the boards. Barkov over to Kachuk, around to Evans. Rodriguez waiting, passed over from Barkov, and save from Samsonov. Barkov again. Over to Ekman Larkin. Shot blocked by Toronto. Panthers trying to keep it in. They can. And Ekman Larson has it, but over to Barkov. Barkov back to Larson, and he loses it, and it will go back. They'll have to regroup and make sure that no one's offside. So Lindell coming over, shot, blocked, behind the net, and the net goes off its bearings, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Okay, it seems like everyone's saying that the Panthers are going to win tonight's game in the poll 100% to 0 with 3 votes. And so how is everyone doing today? And here we go. Face off in Toronto zone, but it goes all the way around the boards back towards Bobrovsky. And the Panthers will go on the attack, but lose it at the blue line. But the Panthers will get it back. Oh, but it's stolen by Matthews. We're out in front, and he can't bury it. And then a save by Bobrovsky. Now here comes Verhaeghe with it. Tries to chip it around, can't, but then gets back to it. Lindell with it. Now Lusterinen. He's tripped up. No call. Kachuk. Shot. Out in front. Kachuk! And it's a save by Samsonov. I don't know how that did not go in. Wow. That was, I thought that went in. Oh, man. Great save by Samsonov. Oh, man, he gets that left pad on it and keeps it out. Toronto on the breakout, but they can't, and that one will, and there'll be a stoppage in play. Okay, so this is well, so far it's the Panthers have 3 shots while Toronto has 1, so still early in the game. You never know what's gonna happen. And so like the Panthers are in their 30th anniversary season. 1993 was their first year played in Miami, but now they play in Sunrise. As Toronto will make a breakout pass, but Ekman Larson can get a hit on it, and then Forsling will be able to get it out. Barkov loses it in the defensive zone. Toronto gets it over in the corner. Toronto gets it back. Shot blocked by the Panthers, and they'll chip it out. Nylander with it along the board. And the Panthers intercept the pass. And then it's sent back towards Bobrovsky behind the net for icing. Let's go Panthers! Okay, so Nylander will try to get it out, but the Panthers steal it. Lusterinen with it. Shoots it around the back. Shot. Blocked by Toronto. And then a slap shot on Bobrovsky, but he can make the save. And sent towards the red line. And they're battling for it at the red line, but Toronto gets it. Toronto trying to get a shot off, but they can't. And the Panthers will try to clear it right at the blue line, and they're able to clear it. And they'll send it around the board. And then we'll lay a hit on Toronto, but it's sent all the way down towards Bobrovsky. No icing called. Over where Panthers have it over in the Toronto's defensive zone, but Toronto can get it back behind the net, and with a breakout pass, shot, and a big glove save from Sergei Bobrovsky. So how are you guys feeling about Sergei Bobrovsky this season? Do you think he's doing good, or do you think he deserves the name Sergei 4-goal-T for giving up 4 goals a game? Hopefully we have some scoring tonight's game. And it won't be a 1-0 game. So looks like I'm gonna pull the poll. I'm gonna end it, and it looks like the Panthers have got 100% of the vote on who will win the game. 4 people voted on it. So the Panthers are looking better, but overall the first 2 games didn't look that great. But last game they looked better. The only thing is they almost blew it at the end. So we just need to see if we're going to be good this year or not, and see how it goes. As we get back to the game, with 14 minutes left in the first period. Face off in the Panthers zone, and they'll chip it out. And then Toronto with it, trying to get a breakout pass, but they just can't get to it, and that's icing. Okay, so is everything working? See everything working correctly? Okay, face off in Toronto's zone, behind the net. Toronto just trying to get it out of their zone. Send it around the ice for icing again. You know what would be funny is if Justin Bieber was at the game, but he probably is not. Okay, so here we go. Another face-off on the right circle in Toronto's defensive zone. And the Panthers win the face-off. Ekman Larson shoots it and it hits the boards, and Toronto will chip it down the ice for icing again. So, do you think Toronto or the Panthers are a better team this year so far? And if so, who's their best player? Okay, so Toronto will send it all the way down the ice for icing once again. Seems like forever. There's icing, then icing, then icing, then icing. Infinite loop. So, do you think the Panthers will make the playoffs this year? Or they'll fall short and end their 4-year playoff streak? Let me create a poll. As a save by Samsonov. Okay, and so the poll is in the chat now. Will the Panthers make the playoffs this year? Okay, we have one vote in for yes, and Bobrovsky will make a save. 5 shots for the Panthers, 3 shots for Toronto so far. Face off just right of Bobrovsky, and Toronto will gain the puck. Passing behind the boards, cross-check, no call on the Panthers. Waiting, and a save by Sergei Bobrovsky to keep it even at 0. And it's sent all the way back down the ice. Icing waved off. Now center ice, Panthers gain it. Kachuk with it. Back pass, shot saved by Samsonov. Oh man, and there's a fight behind the net breaking out. With Kachuk right in the middle of it. So the Panthers have won 58.3% of face-off. So they have a face-off percentage of 58.3, and Toronto has 41.7%. Both teams haven't given away the puck, but both teams have taken away the puck. Toronto, of course, Toronto has 2 minutes in the penalty box, but from earlier, and there's Marlin Man is at the game, famous for wearing the bright orange Marlins jersey, and shot on Bobrovsky is a save. Looks like they've actually added some seats in the corner since last season. So looks like they're trying to add to the capacity for another playoff run. How has the weather been for everyone recently? Okay, so it seems like we have another vote in, and they've answered yes also. So 2 people have said yes to the Panthers making the playoffs this year, as there's a face-off right of Bobrovsky. Toronto win it out in front, not on target, and the Panthers will break it out. But they can't get a solid chance, but the Panthers will gain it back. Toronto loses it in their own zone, but not for long, as Toronto will bring it out to center ice and then shoot it in. But Ekman Larson then passing up, we're on a break. Forsling can't keep on to it, and it's a 3-on-3. The defense, the Panthers trying to get back, and the Panthers will be able to get on the break. Send it all the way around the board, but Toronto will get it. Right by Marlins man, and Toronto will pass it, but miss, and then the Panthers can get it. And they have it, waiting, and then Toronto steals it back behind the net, shoots it around, up and out of play. So, this has been a low-scoring game, but it can always change. It can always change. You never know. There could be like a, I don't know, like a 10-score period or something. But what are your predictions for the final score of the game? Like the final score, what are your predictions? So I'm gonna end the poll in just in 2 minutes. And so get your vote in while you can before I end the poll. And then we'll go back to the game once they get back. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back as the face-off's about to happen just left of Samsonov in Toronto's zone, and they send the Panther out, and Cousins will take the face-off, and then they send the Toronto player out of the face-off circle, and they'll finally get the face-off done. But Toronto will win the face-off and send it down the ice. The ref got hit by the puck on it. The last time I remember that happening was in St. Louis in 2020. That is unusual for that to happen. But Toronto, with a shot blocked by the Panthers in the corner, waiting, and then Toronto with shot blocked out in front. Can they make the save? Bobrovsky doesn't another save. Oh man, what a save by Sergei Bobrovsky to keep it at 0. Man, there's been both goalies have had really good saves tonight. and we're only around halfway through the first period. As Bobrovsky plays the puck, Toronto gets it, Nylander behind the net, still with it in the corner, and then not Taves, everyone in battling for it, and the Panthers are able to get it out, and they don't call icing up there, and Toronto will just send it back down the ice, but no, they have Marner there at center ice on his knees, picks it up, shot, puck is loose in between Bobrovsky's legs, and he covers it up, and they get a little rough at the net. Man, both teams looking good so far. Looking like it's going to stay like this for a little while. Okay, here we go. Toronto gets onside. They have been playing very, long passes so far. They're loving the long passes. And so the Panthers should try to be able to neutralize that and should start intercepting those long passes, because long passes are the easiest pass to intercept. But if they put it in the right position like they have been, and the Panthers leave a wide ice open, it can be very bad and end up giving Toronto the lead, and maybe even the win if they can't stop it. And Toronto sends it behind the net. Bobrovsky thinks about playing it, but then bails, and Toronto will get it. Shot doesn't land on target of the goal, and they try to get it out, the Panthers, and they do. And goes into the bench and out of play. Okay, so it seems like Bobrovsky is not Sergei Forgolski tonight. Seems like he's Sergei Shutout Oski. New nickname for him. Okay, so behind the net, Samsonov plays it, but it's sent to center ice. But Toronto steals it from the Panthers. Can't get the pass off, and they'll go on a 2-on-2, but then Toronto will catch up, so they can't get the 2-on-2 or 2-on-1. But the Panthers steal it off the board. Shot blocked. Oh man, that could have been a beautiful goal if he could have got the shot through. And that one goes way up into the crowd behind the net, and we'll take a break. So, I'd like to say hello to everyone in the chat. Okay, so I will be ending the poll now with 5 votes for the Panthers will be making the playoffs and no votes for them not making the playoffs. Okay, so what is who is your everyone's favorite player on the Panthers currently, or in the Panthers' whole history? Both answers would be amazing. So for me, my all-time favorite player for the Panthers has to be Roberto Luongo, and my favorite player currently on the team would have to be probably Kachuk. Or Spencer Knight, who's in the minors right now. But I think I might go with Matthew Kachuk. For favorites of Barkley, he's a good pick too. And a face-off at center ice. And Panthers get it. Steal it. They can't keep their stick on it. Batted out of the air by the Panthers, and it'll be a 2-on-2, and it's a 3-on-4. But Toronto has the advantage on that play, but they circle back. Shot from Kulikov and saved by Samsonov. And Toronto will clear it. Icing is called, so send all the way down the ice first. Once another icing. Wolf also saying Barky. Seems like we got a bunch of Barky fans watching. So, here we go. If you can, please like and subscribe. It is appreciated very much if you do so. As Panthers center around the ice, behind the net, passing around, shot from Evan Rodriguez, and it's a save, but bounces around. Panthers get it. Evan Rodriguez tries to get it back as Toronto gets it, but he can't. And Forsling will get it. Shoots it around the boards. Panthers with it. Oh, and Rodriguez is sat down. But the Panthers can still keep the puck, and they do. Rodriguez breaks someone's ankles and then passes it. Waiting shot, and that just goes high of the net. Mahura with it, but when he passes it, he loses it to Toronto, and they'll just clear it. Okay, so the Panthers get it back in their own zone, trying to get the first goal of the game. If they do, that will help them a lot, which happened in the game against New Jersey, where they got their first win of the season. They're currently 2-1. Has a shot and saved by Sergei Bobrovsky. Okay, so the Panthers are currently tied with Buffalo for last in the division. So the Panthers are looking to try to go above their rivals in Tampa in the division to 6. And then right now in the whole league, the Panthers are right now tied at 24th. And So the Panthers with it. Longberg will just chip it in. Shot. It scores! It's 1-0 Panthers! Oh man! I wasn't even ready for that one! Oh man, it's 1-0 Panthers! Here we go! First goal of the season! Goal! Is it Kevin? I think it is yeah, it is Kevin Stensler with the first goal of the season, 1-0 Panthers as they get it first. Oh man, that is the way to start the game, to get out on top first. Okay, so after that goal, we are back, and Toronto in the Panthers zone, trying to get to an open puck. Panthers lay a big hit, but Toronto can somehow get that. Around the net, battling, but Cousins can get it, and then over to Lendl, but then swiped away by one of the Maple Leafs. Looks like a good crowd in Florida, at least compared to the last few years. Oh, and Toronto intercepts it into the defensive zone of the Panthers. Shot! Blocked! Oh man, that could have been bad for the Panthers right there. Oh man. Let's get some woos in the chat. Okay, so Panthers with it. 50 seconds remaining in the first. Oh, and the Panthers make a stretch pass. Waiting, and I almost said, I thought he was going for the shot. He tried to pass it, and it was intercepted. Toronto loses it. Panthers with 30 seconds left, trying to get one last shot. He shoots. Oh, and an amazing save by Samsonov. And then the Panthers get it back. Waiting, Barkov gets tripped up. Ekman Larson passes it around the boards. 10 seconds left. Ekman Larson. He scored! 6.9 seconds left. Oh my gosh. It's 2-0 Panthers. Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson. Oh my! It's 2-0 Panthers, and they are looking for that win. First goal of the season, first goal as a Panther for Oliver Ekman Larson. Let's get some more woo in the chat. Oh man, that was wow. Great first period from the Panthers, especially the second half of that, and we will be back just before puck drop, or maybe even sooner. Testing. Testing. Testing again, testing. Testing again, testing. Okay.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Testing again, testing.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Yeah. Okay.
So do I
We'll
use
be right
this?
back after this commercial break.
Testing again, testing.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Testing again, testing. Testing again, testing.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Back after this commercial break.
Okay, here we go. The second period is underway. I'm having a little bit of dinner while we watch the game. As Toronto has it, shot, saved by Broski, and the shot again, but it just goes wide as the Panthers get a big break, and man, that could have been 3 right there for the Panthers. Yes, I am, Jeremy. Yes, I am eating. Toronto with a shot, but it goes into the corner. Panthers up in the air, the puck, but it comes down, and they'll get a stretch pass over to Reinhardt, but nothing comes of it. But then Barkov over to Rodriguez, to Reinhardt, to Rodriguez, and it just can't get into that tiny corner. Oh man, there's a lot of energy for the second period. But Toronto with it. Oh, but the Panthers are able to get it out. But Toronto gets it back. Toronto, but there's no one back, so the Panthers will get it. The Panthers on a break out. Oh, Rodriguez able to keep it in, but then it just goes out. Panthers battle and Toronto battling in the corner, and there's a penalty on the play. Panthers going back on the power play, I think. Let's wait for the call. Oh no. Nick Cousins is called for slashing, and it's Toronto will get a power play. Oh, that is not what you want to see here. But I'm confident in the Panthers' penalty kill, so I think we should be okay. Okay, so the Panthers trying to get their first shutout of the season. They got their first win last game against New Jersey up in New Jersey, which was a final score of 4-3. They almost blew it towards the end, but Tkachuk made a pretty good play to make sure that wouldn't happen. But today is a new day, and I think we may be able to not blow it. I'm crossing my fingers. That is not a jinx if it happens. So it goes out of play on Austin Matthews, and we're gonna have a break. the Panthers with it behind Bobrovsky. Sends it all the way down the ice. No icing called. So if you don't know, icing is when one team will shoot the puck from past the red line, so behind the red line, to the other side, and goes all the way to the side. As a shot from Toronto just goes wide, could have been dangerous. Panthers are able to get it out of the neutral zone, but then Toronto just takes it right back in. Toronto, Riley waiting, and it'll be just chipped right out to center ice. Full strength now. Panthers will get the penalty kill here, and that is a successful penalty kill for the Panthers. And a glove save by Bobrovsky, and he'll just put it down for the Panthers to get to Forsling to get a breakout. Toronto will get it back. Waiting. Over. And there will be a stoppage in play, so no chance for Toronto to get one back. Jeremy saying we need more people. Well, I mean, people are just getting back from intermission, so it'll fill up a little more. I'm pretty sure I heard that it was a sold-out game today. So, I need to hear what everyone's prediction is. Right now, before the game ends, let's lock in your predictions. My personal prediction is going to be final score 4-2. I say Toronto's going to get 2. Probably going to be Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner for Toronto. Shot saved by Bobrovsky, battling, and they get it out. But Toronto gets it back. And are they going to turn it over? They do. But somehow Toronto keeps it in the zone. Can Toronto get a shot off? Oh, and he's tripped up. Oh, he's hurt. Nylander is hurt. Oh, that's not something you want to see from any side. Oh, we have in our predictions, and Jeremy says 16-0. Oh, man, that would be fun to watch. Okay. The Bloomy saying we prediction 3-1. Jeremy putting a real prediction in 5-1. So I could see both of those very realistically. So anyone else want to put their prediction in to lock it in before halfway into the game? Okay, I see 4-1. That's also all right. So we got 3-1, 4-1, and 5-1. Those are our predictions in the chat right now. So 3-1, 5-1, 4-1, and 16-0. Okay. We're up to 5 people in the stream. Okay. Let's go. Oh man, they're showing Nico Mikkola, and he has 318 hits in his career in 173 games. Oh, we have another prediction in 3-2. Panthers. Okay, so now we have 3-1, 3-2, 4-1, 5-1, and 16-0. Okay, so, and here we go. Sam Reinhart shot, save, and it will just bounce around out of the neutral zone into the neutral zone. And then shot right back in, but Toronto will just clear it right back out. As it's sent around the boards, Panthers want to get another one, but Bobrovsky will get a glove on it on the ice, and there'll be a stoppage in play. So, I know this is off topic, but I gotta do it. I'm putting it in the chat. Does pineapple go on pizza? I gotta do it because I'm eating pizza. Let's see what the answers are gonna be. Oh, we have a vote for yes. Okay, we have a vote for yes. We have one vote in for yes, and the Panthers will chip it out of their zone. Jeremy's saying anything belongs on pizza. You love pizza? If you love, I mean, some stuff does go on pizza, but I'm saying not everything goes on pizza, but. So we still have one vote in. If you guys want to get your vote in before I end it in a few minutes, get your votes in now while you can. Oh, and we have a second vote for yes. Oh man, everyone's loving pineapple. Oh, and we have 3 for yes. Man, everyone in the chat's loving pineapple on pizza, I guess. Oh man, you bet your watermelon. Oh, and here we go. It's time for a Panthers power play. Ooh, man, here we go. A 2-minute penalty for holding the stick. Face off on the right side of Samsonov. Panthers win the face off. Back and forth passing. Oliver Ekman Larson to Barkov out in front, and the Panthers can't get there to bury it in with the open net. And Bobrovsky will go play it the puck out in between the circles, and then Ekman Larson gets it. Panthers trying to score on their power play here. They haven't scored on the power play in this game. They've had 2 power plays so far. This is their third. Trying to get a power play goal here. Rodriguez taken down, battling against the boards. Oh, and Ekman Larson can't keep it in the zone. That's going to run the clock. Kachuk with it. Moving in. Passing around Panthers. Barkov with it. Barkov. Pass around to Kachuk. In between the legs. Pass. And then a save. Taken in by Samsonov. And then some roughhousing right to the side of him. Okay, so I'm ending the poll in just 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get your vote in of pineapple go on pizza. Battle in the corner, out in front of Toronto's net. Kachuk pass over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson to Barkov. To Marcelin. Out in front. Can they bury it? No, they can't. Still out in front. Waiting. And, oh, man. That is costly. Sam Reinhart is going to the box for either hooking or tripping. Oh man, that is not good. So it will be 4-on-4 for 20 seconds, and then Toronto will get a power play for the rest of the time. Oh, and we have some more votes in. 83% now says yes, and 17% says no. I have to agree with that 17%. It does not belong on pizza. Okay, I am pulling it now. So, final results of the poll, 83% says yes, 16% says no. Oh, the Toronto players taken down. Their fans are asking for a penalty, not called. And let's see. It's a stoppage in play. Okay, face off. Toronto wins it. Toronto on the power play now. Thanks to Reinhardt's hooking call. So, how is everybody doing today? Tonight? Yeah, so how is everyone doing? Shut! Saved by Bobrovsky. Toronto's still going. Shot out in front. And they score. Toronto gets one back here. That is not something that you would like to see. Well, Mitch Marner, one of the players I predicted to score, gets that one. And it is 2-1 Toronto. They get one back off of the power play of Sam Reinhart hooking. Mitch Marner gets that one, so it is 2-1. Lead cut in half. Toronto does have 2 more shots than the Panthers. And Panthers win that one and will just send it around. Battling. Toronto gets it and is just going to chip it and clear it. Cousins jumps up in the air, tries to bat it down, but he can't. And there will be a stoppage in play. So for anyone who's watching the game and listening to me at the same time, what do you think of Mitch Marner's goal there? And do you think Bobrovsky could have saved it? Shot on Bobrovsky, save. And we will be right back after the ads. Or just right back when they start playing. Okay, so I am back. Barkov doing great work with Joe DiMaggio Hospital. Every goal, he donates $1,600. And every assist, he donates $800. So great charity work by Alexander Barkov, one of our great players historically for the Panthers. So the face-off just to the side of Bobrovsky. Chipped away, but Toronto can bring it down. Toronto on the breakout. Shot just goes wide. In the shot category, Toronto has 17, the Panthers have 14. And Toronto will keep it. Waiting shot, and it's a glove save from Sergei Bobrovsky. Now let's see in the chat. Who is your GOAT of the top 5 sports? So who is the GOAT for NBA, NHL, soccer? Oh, Rodriguez is taken down. Oh, and it's a Panthers power play. Oh, the Panthers will get a power play after a penalty on Toronto from Knives for interference. If that shows up. Okay. Thank you everyone for liking. We're at 7 likes. Panthers with the face-off on the power play. Waiting, passing around. Rodriguez. Barkov shot. Blocked. Oh man, that must have hurt. Barkov to Oliver Esenek to Barkov. Then to Kachuk. But Toronto will get it. Oh, and Kachuk will lay a big hit, and then the Panthers will get it back. Rodriguez and Toronto battling against the boards. Toronto wins it, and we'll just chip it around and get new and fresh legs onto the ice. The Bloom is saying harness racing and underwater basket weaving. Oh! As it goes right there, penalty on the play. Oh man, here we go. And I think it is on Austin. No, it's not on Austin Matthews. It's on Rodriguez of the Panthers. And we're going to be 4-on-4 for a minute. The Panthers really need to stop giving away their power play chances. Last power play, they took a penalty. This power play, they took a penalty. They just need to make sure that they're playing clean, not dirty, and even if they are playing dirty, hide it. So, Jeremy is asking what is all of our favorite sports. So, personally, I have to go number 1, hockey. Number 2, this is hard. I'm just gonna have a tie between a bunch of sports for number 2, and I guess this will be 3 also. It has to be soccer, baseball, and football. Those are my 3 number 2s, number 3s, however you want to count it. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Let me know how you like the scoreboard. There we go, a little bigger, so you can see it better. As it says, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's appreciated a lot. And Jeremy giving his top favorite sports. So he goes number 1 baseball, number 2 football, and number 3 basketball. The Bloomies giving their top 5 is hockey, number 1, number 2 harness racing, number 3 underwater basket weaving, and number 4 University of Kentucky basketball. And then we have hockey, pickleball, and bowling and then so who is the greatest Panther player of all time? Like this is a really hard. Jeremy's saying that's a good one for pickleball. Yeah, pickleball is really fun. Okay, here we go. Face off just right of Samsov in Samasov. Toronto will get it behind their own net. Waiting. Toronto breaking out. Mitch Marner with it. Oh, and they lose it. Breakaway for Reinhardt. Coming in. Shot. And he can't bury that one. Oh, that would have been amazing right there. So no goals so far in the second period. Some close calls, like the one just there from Sam Reinhart. Let's see if one of the teams, Leafs or Panthers, can bury one before the end of the second. Hopefully the Panthers do. Luostarinen can bat it down, but Toronto will get it in the corner. They're keeping it. Panthers can't get to it. Matthews. Oh, but the Panthers are able to get to it from Matthews, but then Matthews steals it back. Austin Matthews with 2 hat tricks this season already, but it looks like, and the Panthers are taken down, trying to get it out of the zone. They can't. Still trying to get it out. They can't. Still. Austin Matthews trying to get to that. He can't. Trying to get it out. They finally do. And they'll be able to reset and get some new players on the ice. Shot from Toronto goes up and out of play. Toronto had a lot of chances right there. Thank goodness. That didn't go in the back of the net. Okay, so let's take a look over at our rivals over in Tampa Bay. So over in Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay is winning 3-2 in the second intermission. So let's go Canucks and hope the Canucks can catch up. And there's a penalty on the play. Austin Reeves. Oh, and the Panthers will be going back on the power play. It's time for a Panther Power play. Oh man, here we go. Hopefully, we can score here. Face off right of Samsov. Rodriguez with it. Ekman Larson has it to Reinhardt. Over to Kachuk. Kachuk out, shoots out in front, and then gets it over. Shot, saved by Samsov. Reinhardt to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Barkov. Barkov to Kachuk. Kachuk tries to pass it over to Ekman Larson, but intercepted. And then Toronto's on the rush. Shot, and then a glove save on Sergei Bobrovsky. Ref blows it dead, but Bobrovsky tries to get it through, but it's blown dead before he can restart the play. That was a really close one right there. Wish we could have buried it. Barkov barely missed it by just like 2 inches. Could have buried that one. Could have been 3-0. Here we go. Face off to the left of Sergei Bobrovsky as Rodriguez passes it back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt to Rodriguez. Rodriguez passing around the boards. Passing. Oh, they can't get it through. Steal by the Maple Leafs. Going through. Waiting. Cut back. Toronto with it. Toronto. Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews waiting. And it will go all the way back. Shot on Samsov, and it is a save. Okay, face off in Toronto's zone. Panthers win it on the power play for 15 more seconds. Final 30 seconds of the period. Kachuk with it over to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe trying to keep it in. The Panthers are able to keep it in, but then chipped away from Toronto. Full strength now for the final 20 seconds of the second. Just trying to get the clock to wind down. Maybe they can get another shot off here. Waiting, shot blocked. And that's going to end the period as they get on a 2-on-1. Waiting, brought down, and it's a save. Wait, it's in. That was dislodged. Stripping called. End of the second. Did that go in? I don't think it did. Did the net come off first? It did. That shouldn't be a goal. That isn't a goal. Man, what a way to end the second. That's going to be Toronto's going to get a power play to start the third. But we still have the lead 2-1. We will be back. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's under review. Let's see. Off bearings. But I don't know. This is under review, so let's see.
Officials are just going to call the period and allow both teams to go to the.
Some Panthers are going back to the locker room. Some are staying out there. So, oh man, I don't know what they're looking at.
Yeah, and they're
Oh, now all the Panthers are heading back to the locker room. That's a good sign, I think. Oh, everyone's going back to the locker room. Here we go, get the call.
We have no goal. And we have.
So we have no goal. No goal as I thought. So we're going to end the second here. 2-1. We will be back before the third. It's And here we go. It's time for the third. Oh man, let's get this W. Panthers starting the third period down a man because of a penalty at the very last second of the second. So let's go. Here we go. Let me adjust the scoreboard to say third period, and we're underway. With a shot, Maple Leafs with a shot goes wide. Toronto with the puck still. A minute 30 left on their power play. Maple Leafs passing around, waiting. Nylander behind the net. Pass over. Back to Nylander. Toronto's Marner passing still. Taves. Save. Nylander with it. Panthers trying to get it out of there. They can't. And they finally get it out of there. Oh, man. That could have been bad. That could have been the tying goal. But thankfully, we are safe and not tied. But Toronto's keeping the pressure. Panthers just keep clearing it, and we should be okay. But there's still 20 seconds left on the power play. Passing around the boards, Toronto. Shot goes all the way back around the boards. Shot saved by Sergei Bobrovsky. Pass over out in front. Nothing happening there. Passing back around out in front. Panthers said not today, buddy. And they will clear. Marlins man still over towards the corner. Big hit by the Panthers. Lusterinen on Toronto. Oh, Panthers intercept the pass. And then they will move up the ice 3-on-3. Shot. Save. But the Panthers keep it in, forcing. And no, they don't keep it in. Ref says it was offside. Man, that was a close one by Sergei Bobrovsky just before. But still, Panthers on the lead. 2-1. Oh, but we have an update from the Tampa Bay Lightning game. It is 4-2 Tampa, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. Face off. Just right of Toronto's net. Passing around the boards. Shot. No good. Battling again. Panthers trying to score again. Oh, and we have a stoppage in play. Okay, accidentally, let's see. Alright, so, Panthers trying to score again. Behind the net. Up in the air at center ice. Panthers shooting it around the boards. Panthers trying to just get another shot here. Toronto beating them in the shot department 25-19, but the Panthers have been able to keep that door closed thanks to Sergei Bobrovsky, not Sergei Forgolsky. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and here we go. Panthers battling. Oh, shot from the Maple Leafs goes wide after being blocked. Toronto with another shot, but can't be done. Let's see. Shooting, can't do it. Man, the Panthers really need to get another shot here. Lomberg shot. They get another shot, but it's saved by Samsonov from Lamborghini. Passing around the boards again, loses it. And they'll chip it out. Oh, but it's kept in by the Panthers, but then now it's taken out. Panthers with a breakout pass, but can't do it. Some players go down behind the net. Panthers trying to score. Verhaeghe here. Waiting. Pass over. Shot. He scores. Is it in? No. The ref says no goal. Shot. Oh, man. Oh. Sliding around. Okay. So it's Panthers trying to do it. They can't. They're catching up in the shot department, but still down by 6. Out in front, can't bury that one here. Oh, man. Shooting around the boards. Toronto with it behind the Panthers net. Out in front. Nobody knows where it is. It's in the corner. No goal. Panthers will just chip it out to center ice and try to get some new fresh legs on. Okay, so their Panthers have it. Shot goes way wide for the Panthers. Man. So 30th anniversary, 30 years of Panthers hockey. I mean, we wish we had a Stanley Cup. Oh! No penalty called right there. The Panther player was just absolutely taken down. Oh my. Okay. Shot just goes wide of the net. Toronto still with it. Shot saved by Sergei Bobrovsky. Whew. Man, that was close. Okay, so I'm going to be putting a poll in the chat on, let's see. What should the poll be on? Let's see. Let's do let's see. Favorite sport? We already did that one. We already did favorite sport. So, on October 10th, 2015, the Panthers set an NHL record for fastest 4 goals in Panthers history with 6 minutes and 46 seconds against the Philadelphia Flyers. Whew. Let's do that now. Okay, let's go. Here in the third period, Panthers trying to score once again to pretty much secure that one. Save by Samsonov. Okay. So, I know what it's going to be. Who is the better goalie? Samsonov or Bob? Let's see what you guys have to say. So here we go. Pull up. No votes yet. Let's see what the first vote will be. The first vote is in. We have Sergei Bobrovsky as the better goalie in this in the poll so far. We have one vote though, so let's see if there's anyone who disagrees, and we do have someone who disagrees. Okay, so we're at a 50-50 now. Will anyone come out and say who voted for Samsonov and who voted for Bobrovsky? Let's come out and see. So Jeremy is saying that Samsonov of the Toronto Maple Leafs is better than Sergei Bobrovsky. Okay, he's coming out and saying that. So, I think he has a good point. It's hard to really say. I don't know. Oh, we have another vote in for Sergei Bobrovsky and not for Golski tonight. He's one Golski. Okay, we have 3 people on right now and 3 votes, so that means I am going to end the vote right here. I'll leave it on for another 3 minutes, and then I will end the vote, see if anyone gets on votes, and we'll see. As Toronto with the breakout shot just wide, and the Panthers will clear it. On the break, it's a 2-on-1, can't get to the puck. Oh, but he does. Out in front. Can he get to the puck? No, he can't. And it will go out. Panthers trying to get another goal here to get a 2-goal lead. Battling against the boards. Panthers really trying to get the puck. Toronto is trying to get it just out, and they do. Oh, and Lamborghini is taken down. Lomberg. I'm surprised he didn't get into a fight right there because of that. Shot from the Leafs, and it's a save by Sergei Bobrovsky. I will be right back in just a minute. Okay, I am back. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2-1. Empty net Toronto. Can the Panthers secure this here? Shot blocked by the Panthers. Can they get it out? Battling from the net. Mitch Marner. Now Matthews. Nylander. And that goes up and out of play off of Matthews. Okay, here we go. 1 minute and 24 seconds left remaining in the game. Let me know how everyone has liked the stream. How has everyone liked this tonight? Okay, we have a timeout called. I'm pretty sure. Yep, we have a timeout called from Toronto. Thank you, Jeremy, for thank you. Okay, here we go. 1 minute, 24 seconds remaining here in the Florida Panthers home opener. Here we go. Face off just right of Sergei Bobrovsky. Out in front, smacking it around. Is it in? No, it's not. What a save, Sergei Bobrovsky. Oh my! And he helps the Panthers stay in the lead. Oh my! Oh, it was off the post. Oh, that could have been bad. Here we go, 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in this game, and that one goes up and over the boards and out of play. It's going to be directly out, so there's going to be a penalty. Oh no, it was for slashing. Barkov sent to the box for the final minute. 09. Oh man, so now they have a 2-player advantage here. With an empty net and power play, Toronto passing around. Panthers trying to get in their lane. Shot right there. Matthews can't bury it. Still 50 seconds left remaining. Out in front. He can't get the shot up. But Toronto keeps the puck behind the net. Pass to Matthews. Matthews. Passing around. Shot from Nylander. Blocked. Nylander with it. Over to Matthews. Riley. Shot. Saved. 30 seconds left. Over to Nylander. Nylander out in front. Shot. Oh, and he can't do it. Nylander now 20 seconds left. Over to Matthews. Shot. Blocked. It's cleared. 14 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, it! It's over! It's a Panthers win! 2-1 Panthers! What a game! What a finish! Sergei Bobrovsky has the second most wins by a goalie in Panthers history, only behind Roberto Luongo, now surpassing the original Panthers goalie, John Van Beesbrook, on the Panthers' 30th anniversary season. Oh man, what a game! What a finish! What a W. Let's get some W's in the chat for that win. Let's get some more W's. Oh man. Panthers saying thanks to the fans for coming out and watching them. Panthers get the job done here in their home opener of the season, hopefully for many things to come. Man, what a game. Sergei Bobrovsky really played at his potential today. He really played better. Like, last game he almost blew it. First two games didn't play very well. But hopefully this Bobrovsky is here for the whole season. If Bobrovsky only gives up a goal a game, then we have a very good chance to win almost every single game. And I really believe that. So we're going to wrap it up in just a few minutes. Final score 3-1. Reinhardt and Stenlund with goals. And then from Toronto, Mitch Marner has a goal. Okay, well, what a game. What a finish. This is Panthers hockey number one star of the game, Sergei Bobrovsky, number 72. Oh man, what great game. Let's get those trophies. Let's get those W's. Let's just hear what do you guys have to say about this game. Whew. 2-1 final score. Oh no! They've done it. They've gave the Panthers the goal. It final score 3-1. That empty net goal counted. Final score 3-1, not 2-1. Oh. They give Oliver Ekman-Larkin that third goal of the game. It's 3-1 Panthers final score. Oh, we have breaking news. What a game! What a finish! Let's add that final goal to the scoreboard right up here. Right here. And it's 3-1 Panthers final score. Let's go. Man. What a game. Oh man! Let's get a W! 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 And we gotta go with the famous Ric Flair move in a 1, 2, 3. Woo! What a game, as Jeremy's saying. Okay, I'm getting off here. Good night. What a game.